Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 13 of Oak. Yesterday we were on the floor. It's really hard to get up off the floor yesterday. Wow, it was just so lovely. I always think Sunday Yum started because when you used to type or text to me and say, "Oh, I stayed in my pajamas for yoga this morning," I used to get so jealous. And so I decided that I would have a Sunday Yum where I could just, if I wanted to, I could wear big woolly jumpers and just roll around on the floor. And so Sunday Yum was created. So today is not Sunday Yum. It's Monday standing like a tree. And so we're going to stand and wobble and balance. And last week we ventured into dancer for a moment. We're going to go back to dancer. Dancer is where one arm is up and one leg is back. So great, come, lie on the floor to begin with, and we shall begin. Come. Landing, arriving, just wiggling your pelvis on the floor. Just get a sense of your sacrum. Feel the ground beneath you. Nice, wiggle your shoulders. Remembering all that rolling we did yesterday to find different parts of our body, to connect those parts into the floor. Just remembering that and maybe taking some of that information, finding the back of your ribs a little bit more on the floor. Nice. Finding your feet on the floor, having a bit of a wiggle. Nice. And then push your feet firmly into the floor and feel that there's a rebound. So the more I push my feet down, the more tone and energy comes into my body. I feel my legs engage. I feel my spine engage. I feel my lower back connecting to the floor. And then release your feet and float your feet off the floor. Now the rebound is down into my sacrum. Push your feet down. I'm sending the rebound down into my feet, which is traveling up through my body. And then lift your feet. Now the pressure is down into your sacrum. And then push with your feet. Push with your bum. Sacrum pushes down. Nice. Push with your feet. Push with your bum. Push with your feet, spine flattens. Push with your bum, feet float. Push with your feet, spine flattens. Push with your bum, feet float. Nice. Push with your feet and then begin to roll up along your spine. As you travel up, find the rolling up as far as your shoulders and then travel all the way down to land on the floor. And again, rolling up. And rolling down. Rolling up. Rolling down. Rolling up. And rolling down. One more time. Rolling up. Pause on the up. Have a sense of feet grounding, pushing into the floor, bum squeezing, thighs slightly moving towards each other. Arms can be long beside you, or you can reach your hands up and bring your fingertips to touch. Pause. Nice. Rolling all the way down. Draw your right knee up onto your chest. Squeeze it in. Stretch your left leg long. And so I want to walk my shoulders a little bit away from my hips. They just felt a little bit compressed. Tuck my chin in. And now as I squeeze my knee towards my chest, my spine feels really long on the floor. Squeeze your right knee even closer as you lengthen out into the left leg. Nice. Change. Draw your left knee towards you. Squeeze it in. Stretch the right leg long. Pause. Nice. Change. Draw the right knee in. Stretch the left one long. Change. Draw the left knee in. Stretch the right one long. Change. Draw the right knee in. Stretch the left leg long. Change. Draw the left knee in. Stretch the right one long. Squeeze both knees in. Hug both knees towards you. And then lower both toes to the floor. Let them touch lightly. Squeeze both knees towards you. And then touch both toes lightly. Both knees towards you. Lightly. Towards you. Lightly. Next one, we're going to go at a 45-degree angle and we're going to straighten our legs. Straighten your legs to a 45-degree angle. Squeeze. Straighten your legs to a 45-degree angle. Squeeze. Straighten your legs to a 45-degree angle. Squeeze. Great. Bring both feet to the floor. Drop both knees to the right. Pause. Come back up to center. Drop your knees down towards the left. And then just sway your knees from side to side. As you sway your knees, just get a sense of how your knees pull through the torso, pull through the belly, the groins, how the weight changes from left to right. Nice. So bring your come back to center. Bring your right foot up and rest your right ankle on top of your left knee. And so later on when we're standing in tree, this is kind of similar but different to what we'll be doing in tree, but we're just going to lengthen out into that knee so that we have this mobility when we need it. So rock this shape from side to side. My right foot is resting on top of the left knee, or my ankle is resting on top of the knee. My elbows are braced into the floor and a little bit out from my sides so that I have a sense of stability through the shoulders as I rock into the pelvis. Nice. Change. Bring your left ankle up to rest on top of the right knee. And then rock this shape from side to side. Nice. And come back to center. So we're going to practice the tree, but lying down, a fallen down tree. So stretch out your right leg. And then bring your left ankle to rest just beside your right knee. So my foot is still flat on the floor. And then drop your left knee out to the side. So now my right leg is straight and my left knee is out to the side. So you have two options here. One is that you Let your left knee completely fall down towards the floor, and your lower back on the right is going to arch, and your bum on the right is going to lift off the floor. So just let that happen. Left knee has fallen all the way down, and it's taken your pelvis with it, okay? That's one option, okay? Or bring your left foot back to stand, flatten your lower back down into the floor. And so brace your elbows into the floor, flatten your lower back down, and get really strong down into that right leg. And now slowly stay strong. Keep your right hand on your right thigh, drop the left knee out to the side, but don't let your right leg move. Your right leg is really strong, your right leg is really steady. And now you feel the work in the left buttock and the left groin. So now your left buttock and groin are floating as such with your knee in the air, with your baby toe side of the left foot on the floor. And there's this sense of efforting. So if I was this way, so you can see, so my right foot is really strong and long, and my left baby toe side of my foot is resting on the floor, and I feel the work of keeping the stability in my body. Whereas the one, if we let it happen again, just let everything relax and let the left knee fall towards the floor, everything goes soft and you lose the integrity of that right leg. Okay, it's like, where's my right leg? So, other side. Stretch the left leg long. We're going to start off with the mushy one first. Drop your right knee out to the side and let everything follow the right leg. And so there's not a sense of stability. There's just a kind of a falling down towards the right knee feeling. Bring your right foot back up to stand. Now we stabilize. Brace your elbows into the floor. Lengthen through your spine. Really send like a sense of connection down into that left leg, like you're trying to push a stone away with the left leg. And then slowly drop your right knee out to the side. Keep the connection of the left leg. So my left hand is on my left leg. And I'm really strong and stable into my left leg. And it's a completely different feeling in my body. I feel like a tree. You know, I feel really solid through the left. I feel really connected into my waist, all the way into my rib cage. The other one is let it fall, is a fallen down tree. And that's not what we want. So roll all the way over and come up into your downward dog. So downward dog, your hands are shoulder width apart, your feet are hip distance apart. And just find the sense of your legs right now. So now we're awakening our legs. We're going to come into standing for a few minutes. So just really awaken. So bend one knee, lengthen. Bend one knee, lengthen. And just do it a few times. Stretching, bending. Stretching, bending. Stretching, bending. Bending, bending both knees. Stretching, stretching both knees. Bending, bending both knees. Stretching, stretching both knees. Pause. So inherently, there is always movement. There is inherent movement in your body. There is always something moving. You're never completely still. So as you rest here in your downward dog, as you pause, feel the movement of you. Trembling, pulsating, breathing, pounding, tingling, stretching, weight, full face, hanging cheeks, heavy eyes. It's amazing how much blood goes into your head when you're in a downward dog. So come onto your hands and knees and just come into the cat for a moment. So rounding your back and then arching your back. Nice, come to neutral. So last week we were lengthening the spine and keeping it lengthened. So we're going to try that now. So find length through the back of your body. So from your sacrum all the way to the back of your head, the top of your head. And so I'm creating length. And now keeping that length around your back. And I have to start moving really slowly because I want to keep the length. And then arching your back, keep the length. It's a completely different movement for me. I move in these really small incremental ways because To keep the length, it changes the somatic feeling of my body. So for you, when you're keeping the length, how do you move? Nice. Tuck your toes under, bring your feet forward, rolling all the way up to stand. Nice. So now that you're standing, just feet are hip distance apart. Pause. Close your eyes. Just feel the movement of you. A sense of there is movement. And just let a slight wobble or sway happen, whatever happens. And then find that length of your spine. So to do that, we're going to ground into the floor. So we're going to send our feet into the floor, and we're going to lengthen through the legs. Tuck the tailbone slightly, feel power up through the spine, and lengthen up into the top of your head. And then keep that length and bring all your weight into your left foot and stay really tall. Like, how do you stay really tall? Floating the right foot off the floor. Have a sense of length. I'm pushing the left foot down. I'm lifting through the top of my head. I have all these like micro connections of rebound, of elongation, of breath happening through the body, expansion. Nice. Try the other side, both feet to the floor. Find length through both. And then bring all your weight to your right foot and let your left foot float. Find elongate. Rebound, expand, connect, lengthen. Nice, and come back to center. If you want to use a wall for this bit, do. And so the wall will be at your left side. So lift your right foot up. So everything's soft in the beginning. So be really soft in your balance, So there's this kind of like kind of soft and down, okay, right? And then so start off by just bend your right knee and bring your right toes to the floor and turn your toes out to the side. But my toes are on the floor. Turn my knee to the side and your toes are quite close to your ankle. Your left hand is on the wall if you wish, but let it be your fingertips, not the whole flat of your hand, okay? And so you're soft to begin with. And now find that left leg lengthen. Find the length through the belly and the torso. Rise through the top of your head. If you wish, you can reach your arms wide and then up towards the ceiling. Or if your left hand's on the wall, keep your left hand where it is and reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. So it's just your right toes on the floor right now. Nice. If you wish, you can bring your right foot to the inside of your right ankle and pause there. So again, find that sense of length, pushing down into the left foot. Rise through your leg, connect your pelvis, rise through your spine. So when we were lying on the floor, this is the moment when we had our left hand on our left thigh and our left leg was super strong and there was length through the left side. Nice. Lower your hands down, foot to the floor. Other side, baby trees. So bring your right foot to the floor. Be soft. Everything's down. And then bring your left toes to the floor and turn your left knee out. So my toes are on the floor. Right hand is on the wall, just your fingertips. And then find length. So push down into that right foot. Send a rebound down to elongate. Rise through the spine. Breathe. Nice. If you wish, you can reach your arms wide, bring your arms up, or just reach your left arm up if your right fingertips are on the wall. Nice. Maybe you bring your left foot to the inside of your ankle, but keep finding that right leg, right foot, rebound into the floor, elongate, lengthen through everything to reach up through the top of your head, to reach up through your arms. Nice. Lower your arms down, lower your foot down, pause. Cool. So right hand to the wall. Sweep your right foot back behind you. So toes on the floor. And then reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. And then lift your back toes off the floor as you reach your top arm up towards the ceiling. My right hand is just touching the wall really lightly, okay? And the right leg is floating. So find your rebound, push down into the left foot, lengthen through that left leg, send energy through the whole left side of your body. Lengthen the left side of your body upwards. Rise. Feel the wobble. Maybe you bend the back knee and imagine that your knee is rising, not necessarily that your knee is bending and dropping. Right knee is rising as you bend your back knee. Nice, change. Last of these. Left hand to the wall. Sweep the left foot back behind you. Toes on the floor. So we're toes on the floor. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling and then begin to lift the left toes off the floor. So as you lift the left toes off the floor, you have this sense of left hand's on the wall, left toes are rising, and right arm is reaching up towards the ceiling. Find your rebound, push down into your right foot, lengthen through your right leg, reach deeply up through the right side of your body. Perhaps you bend the left knee, but you're lifting the left knee higher as you do so. Left hand is on the wall. Left knee goes higher as your right arm rises. Awesome. Come rest into your child's pose, all the way down. Yum. Pause. Feel the movement in your body now. So there's a sense of your nervous system, your muscles, your breath, the whole of your body connected, coherent, here, now. Swaying like an oak. Yeah, I kind of get it. Kind of swaying like an oak. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day. Oh, and I'm kind of emerging with a plan for next month. It sounds kind of watery. There's water involved. There's like watery stuff. Great. Ciao.